Ancient beehives were really not that practical. Most of them were actually very destructive. So these are skeps, medieval beehives made of straw. Now, harvesting honey from these early hives usually meant wiping out the whole colony. Beekeepers would burn sulfur to kill all the bees before taking the honey home. Eventually, beekeepers realized this wasn't exactly a sustainable way to keep bees. So they started coming up with new beehive designs that made it easier to care for the bees and keep them alive. Some countries still allow beekeepers to use skeps, but nowadays they don't go as far as destroying the entire colony. Instead, they'll just cut out the honeycomb. Now, here in the US, it's actually illegal in many states to keep bees in skeps. That's because the hives don't allow beekeepers to inspect the health of their bees. So, modern beekeeping laws require hives to have removable frames, not just to keep the bees healthy, but also to help prevent the spread of diseases to neighboring colonies and local pollinators. So it's important to remember that honeybees aren't native to the US, they're actually classified as livestock here. Luckily, over the centuries, beekeeping has evolved into something much more than just harvesting honey. Because when beekeepers focus only on honey production and ignore the surrounding ecosystem, it can unintentionally harm native pollinators. So yeah, even though these ancient hives look really cool, I'm really glad we've moved on to better and more sustainable ways to care for our bees.